Thank you, Sheriff Bianco. And thank you to the Cordero family for the humbling opportunity to honor your son, your grandson, brother, and nephew by speaking here today. As his captain, as I prepared these remarks in the face of unimaginable grief and anger, I struggled initially with what to say or how. Over the course of the last 9 days, I've had the opportunity to connect with members of Isaiah's family, his brothers and sisters at work, and even members of the community as I sat vigil in front of the station over several days, because I wanted to greet the dozens and dozens of people there paying their respects, not only for Isaiah, but in support of his law enforcement brothers and sisters. My hope today is to convey a sense of the impact felt by everyone who was touched by Isaiah's life. I first met Isaiah in the summer of 2014 when he was assigned to the Smith Correctional Facility where I worked as a sergeant. Based on our schedules, I only saw Isaiah occasionally. But even then, I specifically remember his infectious smile and enthusiasm for the job. And I'm sure you'll all agree that was very evident in the slideshow we saw today. In time, he decided to pursue other opportunities within the department. And after working at the Smith Correctional Facility and the Indio Jail, now known as the John Benoit Detention Center, Isaiah entered the 204th Basic Academy, where he graduated in February 2008, he entered the academy in February 2018, graduating as a deputy sheriff and returning to our corrections division. In January 2020, Isaiah reported to the Jurupa Valley Sheriff Station, where he successfully completed field training and was very quickly selected for a special assignment assigned to DUI enforcement and accident investigations. That was just over a year, which is pretty quick within our department. His focus quickly shifted to the coveted assignment of motor deputy, which I selected him for in September of 2022. Deputy Cordero excelled in every aspect of the job, setting himself apart from his peers through professional accomplishments, volunteer work within the city of Jurupa Valley, and his raw productive effort. However, first to volunteer is the first to get buried in paperwork, his partners tell me, and this job comes with lots of paperwork. Never willing to let a partner head into their weekend down reports, Isaiah would volunteer to take the crash or handle that arrest, telling his partners, "I got this," as he added it to the stack. Isaiah had a quiet confidence from the moment we met, all the way back in 2014, that stuck with me. Most recently, with him challenging his lieutenant on the mat rolling jiu-jitsu, and his sergeant to a competition at the shooting range. Never boastful, though. Just motivating everyone around him to be the best version of themselves. In November 2022, Isaiah was the highest performing motor deputy at the Jurupa Valley Station, issuing 211 citations, besting all of his peers. And I also learned yesterday he's qualified posthumously for the second year in a row to be decorated by MAD, the advocacy group advocacy group, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. It will certainly be my honor with his partners to accept that award on his behalf in the coming months. I spoke with his partners in preparation for my remarks today, and they commented specifically about the responsibility and the obligation that he felt as a motor deputy. He would comment frequently following an arrest or some other type of an investigation that all of them should truly recognize the impact that they're having, saying, "We have no idea, guys, who else we may have saved." And I think that that statement in its own typifies everything about Isaiah. Isaiah was never concerned for himself. This past fall, when Deputy Cordero was selected as a motor, his replacement accident investigator deputy was working without a partner on Friday and Saturday nights. Deputy Cordero and Deputy Shin, who you will hear from shortly, alternated weekends, working 6 days a week on overtime to ensure their new partner had another set of hands in the field on Friday and Saturday night, to make sure that new guy could do the heavy lifting, all the while sacrificing time with his loved ones and his friends. I've spoken with Isaiah's mother a number of times over the past week, and she tells me one of the reasons she lost time with him recently was specifically the dedication to his job, his partners, and by extension, our community. That is the very definition of service above self. My days at the Jurupa station start and end right outside the motor bay where I parked my car. I would often encounter Isaiah and look for an opportunity to razz him or his partners. I'm not sure if they actually liked my jokes. But I tell you what, every time I asked Isaiah how he was, whether at the station or at an emergency in the field, he would always say, "All good, sir." I have no doubt in my mind or my heart he meant it. Isaiah was living the life he wanted to live, doing work worth doing, loving everyone around him right up until the moment he was taken from us. That smile you all saw in the pictures on the slideshow is the only Isaiah I knew, no matter what kind of day he was having. My endeavor here today is to make absolutely clear the essential fact that we are gathered not only to mourn his passing, but focus on celebration, not sadness. Isaiah was certainly one of the good ones. As a station captain, I have learned all too well in recent days. More important than any of the administrative things I need to do, I have a responsibility to the young women and men in my charge and keep them safe. To celebrate their accomplishments, work through my team to show them the way, and in times of struggle, show them the light. I can tell you without fail, the men and women of the Jurupa Valley Sheriff Station will carry on. We will memorialize Isaiah and we will mourn him, but we will continue to show up, suit up, and handle business, because there is no other option. Now more than ever, our communities need deputies and police officers in Isaiah's likeness, and we will not let him or his family down. Deputy Isaiah Albert Cordero is the better man, walking among us carefully and quietly, carrying out his work, the consummate professional, working diligently to serve those in his community who couldn't serve themselves. offering assistance, safeguarding victims, and of course, as a motor, educating the driving public. He epitomized the ethos of service above self, and the Riverside Sheriff's Office will honor him forever. In the same way, we honored Deputies Lehman and Hagen yesterday on the 26th anniversary of their senseless deaths, murdered in the line of duty January 5th, 1997. We will not forget. In the face of evil, known only to the most senseless of tragedies, Isaiah was taken from us, taken from his loved ones, while in the prime of his life and a beacon to everyone around him. During this past week, someone very close to me said, "It is always darkest before the dawn." After days of rain, I believe it is no coincidence the sun will be shining as we prepare to take Isaiah to his final resting place this afternoon, facing east for eternity, looking over his brothers and sisters of the Riverside Sheriff's Office. Crowds such as those gathered here today gather only for one reason: to honor a giant, and a giant Isaiah was. Proverbs 27:17 says, "Iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another." After more than 8 years as a deputy, Isaiah made clear he knew how to serve his brothers and sisters, offering love and kindness to everyone in his midst. We would all do well to attempt the same. Your God, in whatever way you know them, needs willing angels to stand watch, ever present to hold the line against the darkness and the evil among us, especially to protect those who cannot protect themselves. That is Deputy Isaiah Albert Cordero, answering the call, taking up the mantle on behalf of all of us. He may have been stripped of the opportunity to walk among us, but he will surely use his gentle heart and strong spirit to watch over us. Thank you. Thank you.